knockout rounds of the Champions Cup. There is no more daunting task in rugby. Away we go. Can Bristol settle into their rhythm, disrupt? Ogre takes over. Second penalty advantage, this time it's against Mauvaka. Ever closer to that Toulouse line. What a start this would be for the Bristol Bears if they can find the way to the whitewash, and they should here, and they do. Goodness me.
Multiple holes at the moment.
Nobody left for one more pass outside. Bristol Bears stray offside, penalty advantage. It looked as though Thomas Ramo on that cut line back inside might get there. Jack Willis maybe, for the two open sides to be on the scoreboard inside 10 minutes. And he's got there.
Ball in the right just means that he can continue to pump his legs and gain an extra metre and a half, which from that distance is all you need. Just watch his angle, bounces out to the left, and then well, it just shows you the high levels of standard that Toulouse apply at the set piece.
Mauvaka has a look, and he wants to go straight through the centre, and he's going to be given his wish and granted the try.
Equal, weren't they, both between Bristol and Toulouse, but win the penalty, hit the corner, and then again their set-piece dominance to the fore.
Right, shake of the head from Ellis Genge. Averaging 7 tries a game at home in domestic competition, and here we are now at full throttle, a little show and go. And a cruise to the line for the brilliant Calvin Gord. And it's 3 tries in the blink of an eye. Up Toulouse come up with it.
Well, Francois Crowe nearly got in the way. Slightly lucky kick from Ramos, but that guy creates his own luck. Dropped it onto his left peg, and
We spoke about the difficulties Toulouse have faced on the road in Champions Cup competition this season. Think back to the lead that they shipped at Scotstoun against Glasgow and Saracens as well. But on the other side of the ledger, maybe Bristol will know that they also scored 133 points in 2 home games against the Sharks and Seal. Straight to width, straight to the explosive runners in that back 3, and that bobbling ball, not easy at all for Ibitoye. On the retreat, and Dupont has it. Where's he off to now? Still, they struggle to put him down. Almost got away from Grondona as well. And here comes the power again with Willis. Forced his way over for the first try. Not a million miles away again. Is this the inevitability of a 4th try inside the opening quarter of the game? Flamand can't quite get there. Dupont has lots of angles, lots of would-be takers. And there is the 4th try. Despite the despairing lunge of Grondona, Toulouse forced their way over again.
From the Bristol line, they cut out.
Looking to out-muscle and bully the Bears here. And Mauvaka looks pretty comfortable for now. Dupont takes over, says there's space out wide. Mathis Lebel in the corner.
Almost how far out they're having to try and start building their attacks from, or have tried to.
Through the hands at line-out time, batted back by James Dunn and Luatu, and then given away. Lebel's got support. Gorg will make it all the way on his own. Final minute of the half. Bristol Bears don't get the sanctuary, and it was on a plate for Calvin Gord.
But it was on a plate for Ibitoye as well. It was the wrong choice of pass from Bristol. It was the simple ball on the outside shoulder, which was the one that was going to make the most difference at that point in time. All right, Gorge may well have had Ibitoye covered, but certainly he would have got over the gain line. That said, James Williams did a great job of just lobbing his own player, leaving the ball perfectly.
Louis Biel-Barret, and they can certainly pick out 2 or 3 of these tries, has been unnecessarily conceded. You can't ship easy points against Toulouse, or they'll run up a big number, and they are already up as far as 40 points. Stem the tide, stop the bleeding is the modus operandi #1, but just how do you do that against this array of talent that Toulouse possess? Come at you from all angles, shapes and sizes, and plenty more potentially to come off the bench over the course of the next 40 minutes. We will see. Jack Willis, who got them up and running after that Fitz-Harding try, as was mentioned at half-time in the studio, quite high. He got to the try line from 6 or 7 metres out, all on his own. Remains a puzzle for those Bristol Bears defenders. Gelon sets it up for Antoine Dupont. Only go with Francois Cros. Entamac in position, 3 to his outside, and Thomas Ramos just ghosts around invisibly on that outside, and it opens up the space in behind. And it's taken 50 seconds for Mathis Lebel to get his second try of the evening in Toulouse here, Bristol Bears.
Well, it was good shapes from the Toulouse attack. I just wonder whether there was one defender that turned their shoulders in slightly. I think it might have been Tom Jordan, which just left that hole in behind his back, which meant as soon as Lebel got the ball in his hands, he was in acres of space.
Secondary drive there, still short. Tip of that ball is very close to the whitewash. The referee in perfect position, though, to adjudicate. Over the top, loads of space out wide. Should be a straightforward run-in on his 50th appearance for Calavetti.
Well, a brilliant ball from James Williams over the top. Knew where the space was. Might not have gone to hand, but he had so much time.
And again, it's that contact, that collision area that frees the ball, and this is where they can be so dangerous. Ramos just hits the line and spots the space. Beautiful pass off his left hand, draws the space, makes the pass, and in goes Teddy Thomas. And again, out of absolutely nothing.
Good ball, but look how Gorge straightens the ball up. Needs to be a call from the inside there, because Moroni, Rees-Zammit and Ibatoye all sucked in towards that Toulouse outside centre. I get it. It's far easier from our position than out there on the field, but you have to try and push your winger.
A better effort initially this time from the Bristol Bears. Entamac poised to take over. Well, that's clever, that's intuitive. That wasn't dotted down, or was it, from James Williams? Teddy Thomas celebrates. And that one is worth another look.
There was an air of panic around the face of the
pool. From down to top by the white player, by your player, which is not clear. Then we have a clear ground press by the red player, so it's going to be a try.
The try is awarded. Points to go, challenging on both fronts as they almost always are.
Got it on the ball.
Bit of aggression about that carry from Choco Barras, and it's been picked off, and away goes Williams. Now, do they have the pace to catch him across the 10-metre line? He's still going, and he'll get there in under the sticks for the third try of the evening for Bristol Bears. All his own work, James Williams. Off and running is Ravuvu. Harding, again, he's been standout, and that's nice hands, and there is space in behind Toulouse here, and they've been cut open. A race to the line and a brilliant finish. Really nice break, and Williams centrally involved, and no surprise, Harding too.
Yeah, I was just about to say, of all of the Bristol players this afternoon, Fitz-Harding has had an outstanding game. Yes, it hasn't always been easy for him to get on the front foot, but his ability to track the line, keep his shoulders straight, and then leave the ball out the back, committing that midfield defence.
Spilled forward out of the tackle from Matthias Moroni. The whistle can't come quick enough for Pat Lam and the Bristol Bears. It has been a chastening afternoon that they have experienced, like so many who have come to the Municipal Stadium in the knockout rounds of European rugby. Such a difficult place to come and win. They've been put to the sword, 9 tries to 2. Final score, Toulouse 59, the Bristol Bears 26.
Notre équipe, vous allez chercher une qualification au quart de finale.